Hey, this is David at the Shepherd School. We're going to do a gun video today, and you see I'm in the library, not out at the range. And the reason for that is I don't do a lot of run and gun videos. Now, most of my videos, as you watch, I fail as much as I succeed at them because all these how-to videos, they're documenting me figuring out how to do it for me. Okay, so I'm not really an expert at any of that stuff. But firearm training is what started this whole process. Shepherd School is a firearm training school primarily, and we do a lot of gun classes, but that doesn't really show in some of our videos, and we do that on purpose because, number one, I don't know who's watching the videos, okay? I don't really care who learns how to purify water, right? You know, that's not a threat to me. It's not a threat to my community. You know, how to make a solar dehydrator is not really something I think is going to be turned into a weapon, whatever. But I don't know. I don't want to train, punks and thugs how to shoot. So I don't do a whole lot of shooting videos. And the second reason is, it's like my idea with the Second Amendment versus carry permits. I think everybody has a right to have a gun and to carry a gun. That's what the Second Amendment's for. But from a training perspective, there's a lot to knowledge base to carry a gun successfully and use it in a use of force scenario situation. And not really something that you can learn on the internet. So those are the reasons I don't do a lot of gun videos, but I've been getting some requests to do more, and since that's what we do, I figured I'd do one. So I've got a video here on gun safety, right? Because, like I said, it doesn't really hurt anything. And I'm going to just quickly talk about why people talk about both visually and physically inspecting a chamber, and it also ties in with why the military shows clear on a gun range. All right, we all know that when you pick up a gun, the first thing you need to do is to make sure that it's on safe, right? And that you make sure that it's clear, that it's empty, right? And they all talk about, opening the chamber, pulling the slide back on an AR, locking the bolt. But then they talk about, visually inspecting the chamber, looking in there, and then sticking one of your little booger hooks in there into the chamber, and visually and then physically maintaining that it's empty. The reason that we do the physically part, it's not overkill, it's because of the way your mind works. Have you ever driven your car, home every night, and then you move, right? And then after a long day at work, it's Friday, you're just wanting to get home, you get on the road, you start digging on the radio, and you end up at your old house, or end up at the exit to your old house, and not know how you did it, okay? It's because your brain makes shortcuts. It wires stuff in there, and it expects, if somebody says, hey, what's up? You say, hey, how you doing? Right? It's an automatic kind of shortcut your brain puts in there. When you see one thing, you expect to get what you've always gotten. And if when you clear your gun and you keep looking in there, you're used to it being empty. And so your brain is used to it being empty. So when you pull the slide back, lock the bolt, whatever, and you look down in there, there could be a round in it, but your brain doesn't see it because it's expecting it to be empty. But if you stick your finger in there and feel a bullet rather than feeling the lock and loads of the chamber, then you bypass that. You knock your brain back into reality. Kind of like how, on the range you see the guys are up here, they shoot, and then they look left and right to break that tunnel vision. It's that same sort of idea. So that's why we do stuff, so that we break that mind meld thing that we've got going on. So that's why we have firearm fundamentals. That's why we do things that way, because it works. You've got to learn the fundamentals before you can start applying the advanced tactics and stuff. So anyway, I just thought that was something that I'd like to share. A gun video that I don't think is going to be used against the good guys. So anyway, you can always catch us online at www.tngun.com.
I've got a plan, fits my point of view. I'm getting